Hi, moms. Hey, hello, everybody. My returning subscribers, new visitors to the channel. Perhaps you just stumbled on my content on my channel, someplace in cyberspace. Thank you for coming. Thank you for stopping by to check this girl's channel out. I appreciate you so much. Welcome once again to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my own basic recipe for making pancakes. And by the way, it's like a staple in my home. Yeah, it's like a staple in my home. Sometimes for breakfasts before we dash out of the house or we go to work and our son goes to school. And even now that he's on halls, yeah, I like to say we are on halls because I'm on halls now. At least some of those morning routines that my husband and I usually do has reduced because we are on holiday, like our son is on holiday. So yeah, and then sometimes we take it as dinner too, or for dinner. Yeah, so it all depends on the day, the craving. Maybe my family members say, "Oh, we want pancake or stuff." So it's a meal that, in my opinion, doesn't have a specific time of day. Yeah, you can eat it anytime, and you can even eat it on the go. Maybe you're traveling, or somebody who walks on the go. So I just think it's a basic kind of pastry. Yeah, basic but not so basic, if you know what I mean. That you just need to know how to make. So it could be a lifesaver some days. So trust me, you will know this when you know this. Anyway, so guys, yeah, so that's it basically. Not much, just thought I should share, especially considering that now schools are on holiday. Yeah, hence the majority of schools are on holiday already, and this is the longest back, especially for pupils of nursery basic, and then high school level in this part of the world. So schools are on holiday now, and I just think some mommies go loud though for their house, like you go loud. Especially moms with multiple children already. Of course, it's expected that it go loud, as in orally, like noise wise from the kids, hunger from the kids, unexpected kind of opening of belly. You know how when children, I don't know, but maybe when they are on holidays, like I don't know how to explain it, but most moms I hear complain about that kind of thing, that when they house like this, belly just they open it up and down. So moms need to keep racking their heads as to what next to make for these children. What next? Oh, I made rice the other day, I made jollof the other day, I made spag the other day, I cooked porridge, I made this or that, or potato soup. What next can I make, that would be, like something they have not eaten in a long while or something. So mommies out there, I know as they pinch, okay? And then that's why I decided to share this recipe. So just consider this an addition to your already existing recipe. Okay, you're welcome. You can thank me later. Just go watch the video, watch it till the end, and I bet you will love the content. I bet. And then if and when you do love the content, please remember to indicate by tapping that like button. It shows me that this kind of content is appreciated, and perhaps I should do more of it or think of replicating this kind of content. Right? So hit the like button, comment. It's necessary that you comment if you have something to say. If you watch the video and you like to tell the person, or or you like to tell me kudos, well done, you're doing a good job, or I also like to add an observation, or I think it can also be done in so way, feel free to comment there. That's what that comment section is for, guys. Like, load the comment section. Let's continue every conversation we had in the video in the comment section. Just basically, I'm just saying, engage with my content, okay? I'm sure you would like this. I went an extra mile to try to put this together for you guys, and it's my sincere hope that you enjoy it. Mommies out there, this one loud more for una. As in, I know the struggle for recipes. I know what I'm saying. So yes, I did this from the depth of my heart, especially from me to you. Receive it with love in your heart, from someone with love in her heart as well. Receive it as a mom, a fellow mom, from a fellow mom. This is in fact, this is my first long vacation or long holiday gift to you mamas out there. Wallahi, this is my first gift. You're welcome, and make sure you try out this recipe. When you finish, just try it out. You see, a recipe that I have perfected, quote unquote, I have perfected over the years. The way I've seen over the years. How old am I? But it sounds good though, over the years. Okay. Don't mind my soliloquy. Back to it and back to it. Don't mind my soliloquy, guys. Ignore once. Yeah, so like I was saying, I've perfected it over the years. From my uni days, down to this current day. Yeah, so I've made flops, I've tried all sorts of, innovative moves while making pancake, and have figured out some things on my own, which has now landed me to the current structure of the recipe as as relates to me. So I bet you that I may be able to say I'm a jagaban of pancakes. As seen, my husband self has confirmed it before now. He first told me that, so I believe it if he says it. I be jagaban in this instance. So yeah, so coming from me, trust me, this pancake, if you follow this recipe, you cannot go wrong. You're welcome. And let me not bore you with so much intro. This intro is already getting long. Just go watch it and enjoy yourself, okay? And share this video. Yes, did I say that? Please share the video, as you're liking and commenting and all that good stuff that I really appreciate. Please share the video, because there are many moms out there too who might not have known about my channel, who might not even be the type or the kind that believes you can check out stuff on YouTube. So feel free to share with your friends that are moms too, or women too generally, or even guys can love to cook in your family, your friends. Yeah, just share. See, just do share. All right, guys. Thanks. Let me end this intro here. Go enjoy. So these are the ingredients basically I'll be using, or I usually use for my pancakes. This is a staple in my home, by the way, especially for breakfasts. It's something I'm used to making. Like, I don't become jagaban, different styles and methods. So that's to show you how often I make it, and my family eats it. So this is flour, the usual baking flour, and I have here 4 cups. Not necessarily flavored milk, and not necessarily baking milk. The milk we can use to eat food or take tea, custard, pap, and all that. You can use any other milk. You can use flavored milk if you so choose. You can even use sachet milk if you like the flavor of certain milks, your brands that you prefer. And then this is sugar, this is salt, just a bit of it. This is yeast. That's yeast, the usual baking yeast. And then these are eggs, 2 eggs for this quantity. I usually use 2 eggs though. I like it to, the effect egg gives pastries. I like that. And then this is my nutmeg. I've got just 1 in there. And then this is my baking powder. My mixed fruits. I usually store this in my freezer. That's why it's a bit sweaty. It was even frozen earlier, but I brought it out, much earlier to defrost, and it has defrosted. So this is my mixed fruits. I use it when I'm making cake too for the family, but I just like to use it in my pancake. Ever since I experimented on that and it turned out right and everyone liked it, I've been using it ever since in my pancake. So yeah, that's it, guys. It's basically a 9 ingredients recipe. And then I use butter. I prefer this brand. Either this brand or Siemens butter. But those are the 2 flavors I like. I don't like the taste of some other brands in the market currently. I use butter for frying the pancake, I really love it compared to using veg oil. Flour, guys, 4 cups, like I said, I mentioned earlier. And then in goes my salt. This is the quantity of, the things I'm putting in are the exact quantity I use for this number of cups. I know be Oyibo, guys. I know they measure them specially because I'm not making cake. I'm not making cake or donuts, so I don't measure it exactly as though I'm making cake, donut, or meat pie. When I'm doing my pancake, I don't follow strict measurements. I just put the ingredients because I've done it over time, so I guess I already know what is suitable or what quantity is suitable for this amount of flour. That's the long and short of the gist. In goes my sugar. That sugar was 1.5 spoon, by the way. This spoon, 1.5 of this spoon. In goes my milk. That's about 3 spoons of milk. So in goes my baking powder. Next, I'm going to be grating my nutmeg. That's what it looks like, guys. Next, I'm going to be grating my nutmeg. I use the tiny parts so it can be more smooth than rough. I ended up using only half of the nutmeg, guys. I usually don't use full, so it's not too flavored, so that the nutmeg doesn't overwhelm all other ingredients in my pancake. And then I've got yeast, good old yeast, to leaven the batter. So I've put in my yeast to leaven the batter. I like to put in all my dry ingredients, that's the powdered ingredients, and stir thoroughly before I proceed to put anything liquid, such as my egg and warm water. So here goes. The delicious smell is already permeating my nostrils. And remember, I've got 2 for this quantity. For this next stage, guys, I'm proceeding to put in my warm water. You can just heat it up on your gas for a bit just to be warm, or if you have hot water boiled, you mix it with a bit of cold water, whichever way, but we need just warm water, not hot. Yeah, so you can either use a mixing spoon or your rubber serving spoon, anyone will do, but I like to use my hands sometimes when I'm in the mood for that, and I'm in that mood today, and I just washed my hands, as you can see. So I'm proceeding to mix it up. So I'm putting in the water gradually. Then I'm going ahead to mix it. You make sure you get all the corners. This is another reason why I like to use my hands anyway. See what I'm doing? So right now it's too thick. It's as thick as dough. As you know, dough now, like for making chin chin bread and all of that. But because I don't want it to be, is I'm not making chin chin rather or some of those other kinds of pastries that require dough. I'm actually looking to achieve batter, not dough. You know, they are quite different, right? So I'm going to keep pouring in the warm water to achieve the consistency that I desire. Yeah, and that consistency is usually not a hard consistency and not so watery either. But I just know it already. Like I said, I be jagaban for pancake mixing already. So when I achieve that consistency, I know. And don't worry if while you're mixing it looks like the thing has formed lumps or seeds. Don't you bother. That's what the leaven or the yeast is here to do. Don't worry, you see how it turns out eventually. To leaven. Yeah. So guys, this is what it looks like when it has leavened or risen. So it's going ahead to start frying now. Just mix it up a bit. Just to be extremely sure that all the ingredients are properly mixed. At this point, there's no more seed or lumps. I think especially because of the warm water too, you know, prevents lumps too. Apart from the leavening job of that warm water, it also prevents any lumps. So you know what I mean. So I've lit my gas. It's on low heat, and I've dropped in a little butter. Remember, low heat, it can't be that high. So guys, my butter is melted now. Let me see that. Make sure it's spread evenly around the pot. You have to switch the pot or turn the pot. If you have to turn the pot, do so. Try to make sure it's a non-stick pan you're using. And this, my salad master cooker, is a non-stick pan. It works better that way. It works better. This is what I use all the time. Going ahead. Just put it in so some of my mixed fruits. So immediately after, I put in some mixed fruits. If you prefer to mix it in the batter at a go after mixing all your stuff before it leavens, you can go ahead and do that. But from experience, I prefer it this way personally. So do what suits you. Just do you. I'm going to proceed to flip it over. The bottom is okay. Just in case you're wondering how I know, let me let you in closer. Have you noticed that the edges are dry and already looking like puff puff? If you know what I mean. So here goes. Flipped it over. So I flipped it over. So a few more seconds and the other part will be done. And then I show you guys what it looks like. Alright guys, so taking it out of the pan now. It's okay. So that's what it looks like. This was the part we flipped last. Notice the fruits. Notice the mixed fruits. See how it adorns our pancake. And then what the other part. This is what the other part looks like. So yummy. You could use your knife, you know, to cut bite-sized pieces if you have toddlers or little kids. And for you, you enjoy it just as you like, with a bottle of yogurt, some ice cream, some pap if that's what you like to take it with, some custard, some tea or some black coffee or black tea. Whatever your choice is, go ahead and enjoy. If this video made any sense to you, please like it. Let's engage in comment section below. Feel free to share with your friends. And if you haven't subscribed before now, then do so. More hot content to be coming your way, I promise you guys. Thanks for coming along. I'm going to enjoy my pancake now. Let me know if you're going to be trying this out, or if you have been doing it before now, whether you learned one or two new techniques. Just let me know in the comment section. Bye guys.